So
Joe?
this is my stuff. Yeah, I've been saving it for my trip. But this is activities we did. Did I read to you about the crochet and the lady likes to crochet? Okay, let me read you this one. I didn't read it last night. We need to learn to crochet, girls.
Just a little bit.
A man and a woman had been married.
Oh, you friends.
Did I read that one?
They might not have heard it. I think you told me Sam and Olivia.
A man and a woman had been married for more, y'all filming me. A man and a woman had been married for more than 60 years. They had shared everything. They had talked about everything, and they had kept no secrets from each other, except that the little old woman had a shoebox in the top of her closet that she had cautioned her husband never to open or ask her about it. For all these years, he had never thought about the box. But one day, the little old woman got very sick, and the doctor said she would not recover. In trying to sort out their affairs, the little old man took the shoebox and took it to his wife's bedside. She agreed that it was time that he should know what was in the box. When he opened it, he found 2 crochet dolls and a stack of money totaling more than $95,000. He asked her about the contents. When we were to be married, she said, my grandmother told me that the secret to a happy marriage was to never argue. She told me that if I ever got angry with you, I should just keep quiet and crochet a doll. The little old man was so moved, he had to fight back the tears. Only 2 precious dolls were in the box. She had only been angry with him 2 times in all those years of living and loving. He almost burst with happiness. Honey, he said, that explains the dolls, but what about all this money? Where did it come from? Oh, she said, that's the money I made from selling the dolls. $95,000, isn't that funny? I think it's funny. All right, now this one's a good one. I don't know if y'all understand this. You may not be old enough. The local news.
How old do we have to be?
Well, wait, we'll see. The local news station was interviewing an 80-year-old woman because she had just gotten married for the 4th time. The interviewer asked her questions about her life, about what it felt like to be marrying again at 80, and then about her new husband's occupation. He's a funeral director, she answered. Interesting, the newsman said. He then asked her if she would mind telling him a little about her first 3 husbands and what they did for a living. She paused for a few moments, needing the time to reflect on all those years. After a short time, a smile came to her face, and she answered proudly, explaining that she'd first married a banker when she was in her early 20s, then a circus ringmaster when in her 40s, later on a preacher when in her 60s, and now in her 80s, a funeral director. The interviewer looked at her quite astonished and asked why she had married 4 men with such diverse careers. She smiled and explained, I married 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, and 4 to go. That was not good. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, and 4 to go.
Oh, gosh, I know.
Okay. All right. Let's see, girls, this one's for us. Oh, I've got to read you my Christmas jokes. Let me read them.
Do this. I will sing to you. You to me.
I'll sing you to
I'll sing you to me.
I'll sing you to me.
Who does that? Did you do that?
Don't get lost.
Sing you
Did
to
they tell
me.
you the movie about the movie we went to see? Australia? 3 hours.
Is it good?
Oh, it's so good.
Is it one I'd like?
Oh, yeah.
Is it off the movies now?
Yeah, it's so good.
Was it in,
I don't think it's in Janesville yet.
Maybe about her.
You'll have to come on down to Winston where the good people hang out.
Okay, y'all go again. Something you need to know.
I'll say it again. You Jack McBride.
Did you all know that when you stop believing in Santa Claus is when you start getting clothes for Christmas? Is that not good?
We're not old enough to understand.
I'm going to need you to say that one more time because I was not listening, I don't think.
You didn't get it.
What did you say?
When you stop believing in Santa Claus is when you start getting clothes for Christmas.
Clothes. I thought you said closer.
No, clothes. You know, kids don't want clothes.
They want toys.
Okay, now this is entering heaven. This is Christmas. 3 men died on Christmas Eve and were met by St. Peter at the pearly gates. In honor of this holy season, St. Peter said, you must each...
Saint what? What you reading there, John? Is this triple X or what?
What did she say?
St. Penis?
I didn't say
Oh,
that.
I thought I was.
You heard it, didn't you?
You listened.
No, I didn't.
Is that what you heard?
I sort of messed up on the
St.
Peter.
Peter?
I didn't mess up on the Peter, but I didn't say that.
Well, carry on.
In honor of this holy...
That's good on there.
In,
Put that on Newspace.
in honor of this holy season, St. Peter said, you must each possess something that symbolizes Christmas to get into heaven. The first man fumbled through his pockets. Wesley, are you even listening?
Yeah.
The first man fumbled through his pockets and pulled out a lighter. He flicked it on. It represents the candle, he said. You may pass through the pearly gates, St. Peter said. The second man reached into his pocket and pulled out a set of keys. He shook them and said, they're bells, St. Peter said, but you may pass through the pearly gates.
Okay.
The third man started searching desperately through his pockets and finally pulled out a pair of women's glasses. St. Peter looked at the man with a raised eyebrow and asked, and what just do those symbolize? The man replied, they're carols. Do you get it? They're Carol's glasses. Oh, for Christmas carols. They're carols. Is that not good?
Well,
Okay.
that's good. I heard that one.
Oh, you had heard that one before?
Yeah, but I think it was from you, didn't you? Weren't we?
No, I just got these.
Who did I hear that from?
As a little girl climbed onto Santa's lap, Santa asked the usual, and what would you like for Christmas? The child stared at him open-mouthed and horrified for a minute, then gasped, didn't you get my email? Because you know how you always write a letter to Santa Claus. Oh, didn't you get my email? That's called a sign of the times. Okay.
Oh, that was the first one.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Wesley, don't listen to this one. It's called the Christmas gift. A guy bought his wife a beautiful diamond ring for Christmas. After hearing about this extravagant gift, a friend of his said, I thought she wanted one of those sporty four-wheel drive vehicles. She did, he replied, but where was I going to find a fake Jeep?
That's right, you said don't listen.
Don't think that's a good one.
Gee. They didn't want him to move, did they?
Now this will be me at Grandma's.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Two young boys were spending the night with their grandparents. At bedtime, the two boys knelt beside their beds and prayed their prayers. When the youngest one began praying at the top of his lungs, I pray for a bicycle. I pray for a new Nintendo. I pray for a new VCR. His older brother leaned over and nudged the younger brother and said, why are you shouting your prayers? God isn't deaf. To which the little boy replied, no, but Grandma is.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that
I
my...
think your video's playing right now.
Oh.
No?
How long? Have I got that much on mine? Sure do. Really?
Yep. I'm glad that I got the computer on tape.
I
So I can replay it and figure out what she said.
Oh, now I gotta read this one for you girls. This is for y'all. It's gonna be a bear. In this life, I'm a woman. In my next life, I'd like to come back as a bear. When you're a bear, you get to hibernate. You do nothing but sleep for 6 months. I could deal with that. Before you hibernate, you're supposed to eat yourself stupid. I could deal with that too. When you're a girl bear, you birth your children who are the size of walnuts while you're sleeping and wake to partially grown, cute, cuddly bears. I could definitely deal with that. If you're a mama bear, everyone knows you mean business. You swat anyone who bothers your cubs. If your cubs get out of line, you swat them too. I can deal with that. If you're a bear, your mate expects you to wake up growling. He expects that you have hairy legs and excess body fat. Yep, I'm going to be a bear. Is that one not good? That's a good one. Going to be a bear.
Did you see that, Leslie? No. Merry Christmas.
Thanks for
They
watching.
twisted his leg. Look how they twisted it like, hey,
He's
wasn't no
getting
reason to do that. You threw Jessica.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Yeah.
I need to.
I see it.